Okay, hey, what's going on, you guys? Toxic here. And today's story time starts off, well, it wasn't really a normal day. So I had mushrooms, magic mushrooms. They make you trip complete balls. And so I had some, I had, I think, 4 grams of them. And so I was planning on taking them with my roommate. Let's give him a name. Let's call him John, okay? Well, me and my roommate John. I have another roommate, but let's call it. He's in it too. So let's call him. Let's call my roommate, the one I wanted to take him with me, John, and then my other roommate. Let's call him Jack. Okay. So me and John, we wanted to trip mushrooms because we've already tripped acid, and so what we did was we went and out and I bought 4 grams, 2 grams for me and 2 grams for John. Okay, and so we So this day started all off normal. We knew we were going to take the mushrooms, but I kind of chickened out because I smelled them, and if you've ever smelled magic mushrooms before, they fucking stink. Like, it's cow manure, it's cow shit on it, okay? So what I did was I was just like, it's okay, bro. I'll just trips it, y'all. While Jack and John took the mushrooms. So what they did, so it didn't stink or taste bad, is they put them in a blender. Well, they like got it all out and everything, and they put bananas, milk, I think a Pop Tart, peanut butter, and some ice into a blender and put the mushrooms in the blender. And what they did was is they drank it. Okay, well they started drinking it. Jack and John they were making like terrible faces. We had another friend over, but he's irrelevant because he left, and so they were just taking, they're drinking the milkshakes, and so I was just sitting there and I'm like, so how's y'all's trip? And they didn't really kick in yet because they said it would tasted terrible and they didn't drink it too fast. And so fast forward about an hour or two, they finally start feeling it. Okay, they start feeling some, little. If you guys ever tripped before, it's like a come up. So it's you take them and then it slowly you get high at first. It's like a really giddy, happy high, and then you start tripping. So it's like a come up, and then you have a peak, which is where you start tripping balls. You see all kinds of stuff. It normally lasts for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depends on what kind of acid or mushrooms you got. And so, and then there's a come down, which is like you're high, but it's slowly wearing away. Okay, and so they're tripping. Well, they weren't tripping yet. They're on the come up, and so John was like, "I'm gonna go take a shower real quick." And so he's in the shower. Me and Jack were just talking. He's done these way like a lot before. He's done a lot of stuff. But John, he's like I hear him from the bathroom. I hear him go, "Oh my god!" And so I'm like, "What the fuck? What the hell?" And he comes out of the bathroom with like a rash, not a rash, but like a fucking. He has like hives all over him or some shit. He's breaking out really bad, very bad. And I'm like, "Yo, you okay, bro?" He was like, "Nah, man, I'm not feeling good. I feel terrible. I'm itchy." He was like, "There's hives or not." He said he's breaking out everywhere. And I'm like, "Dude, you sure you're just not, you sure you're okay? Like, do we need to take you to the hospital, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm not doing good." So I was like, "Why the fuck are you breaking out?" He said, "Dude, I have like a little allergic, I have an allergy to milk." And I'm like, "Bro, we have almond milk. Why didn't you use just that? I asked you if you wanted to use normal milk, and you said yes." He was like, "I don't know, bro. I don't know. We need to get me to the hospital." So I'm like, "Fuck." So Jack, he went to take a bath right before this happened, right before I heard John. Jack, because he just wanted to take a bath, If you're tripping on shrooms, it'll feel amazing to take a bath. So I'm like, shit, okay, well, I was trying to, so I started yelling for him. Meanwhile, John is sitting down, trying to, like look at his face, because his face was terrible. I wish I could have a picture, because it was awful. So we go and get, we go and get Jack. Jack's just like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on?" I was trying to take a bath. I'm like, "Yo, we gotta go to the hospital now." So we got in this car, and he got ready and everything. But we got in the car and went to the hospital. I had to drive them. None of them could drive. They were both tripping. So I got into the hospital. I had to check John in. He was getting worse and worse and worse. He was terrible. I felt so bad for him. And So he checked in and everything, got him checked in the hospital. I was just chilling with him, and Jack came in too. Keep in mind, they were both tripping absolute balls while in this hospital. And so I was sitting with John, and he was like, bro, I cannot do this any longer. I have to see someone. So I was like, fuck, okay. I got up and walked over to the to the front desk lady, and I'm like, hey, I need help right now. My friend's about to pass out. He cannot deal with this anymore. He needs to see a doctor. And so she's on the phone, like, hold on. I'm like, what the fuck? I look at her. I look at the guard, and I look at the guard and give him a really, really mean look. I'm like, hey, I need someone right now. And so the guard was like, hey, you should probably get him. So she was like, okay, hold on 1 second, honey. And so she got all the stuff and everything, and we got him taken back. And so I was just sitting there because they sent Jack out to back to the car because they could only have one person in because COVID. And so I was just chilling, waiting for him, and then it was all okay at the end. He got out of the hospital. They sent us home, and then they called us. I went to pick him up. He was doing good. He said he was tripping absolute balls though, while the doctor or the nurse was right there with him. He was just completely tripping balls. He couldn't help it. And his eyes were all big. He was terrible. I felt so bad for John. But Jack, he had a trip, He was okay. But that is the story about when we were tripping, well, not me. My friends were tripping balls in the hospital, okay? So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.